Once upon a time in the ordinary life of a young dude named Alex, something extraordinary happened. Picture this. Alex strolls into his cozy home, only to find a mind-bending surprise waiting for him. Right there on his living room carpet lies, wait for it, his own body. But that's not all. An envelope winks at him with the mysterious words, "Look at me." Now, instead of freaking out, our guy Alex, being the curious cat he is, opens the envelope. Lo and behold, a fancy flash drive pops out. Without a second thought, he plugs it into his computer. What unfolds on the screen? Drum roll, please. It's just Alex, staring back at himself. But hold on to your hats, because the plot thickens. Turns out, this bizarre saga kicks off with the men in black knocking on Alex's door. Enter Rebecca, a smarty-pants from a super-secret scientific research institute. She dangles a tempting offer in front of Alex, but there's a catch. He's got to sign some hush-hush papers. To sweeten the deal, Rebecca waves a hefty check in Alex's face. And what's the deal, you ask? Brace yourselves. It involves an unregistered satellite, time travel shenanigans, and a coded message from the future. Alex, nearly broke and living in his parents' hand-me-down house, gets a fat sum of cash up front to seal the deal. Fast forward to Alex knocked out in a car, waking up in a secret lab. Rebecca gives him the grand tour, and our guy starts cracking a mind-boggling code. Weeks pass, but the results are as elusive as a cat in a laser show. Then, out of the blue, a vision hits Alex. A mysterious woman decoding the same puzzle. Nosebleeds follow, and Alex discovers her name on his bed frame. He manages to unlock part of the code, showcasing sketches of a mysterious device. Rebecca calls it a day, declares the mission accomplished, and ships Alex back home. But here's where the plot does a somersault. Alex, thinking it's all in the past, starts feeling under the weather. Persistent hallucinations and creepy men at his doorstep, questioning the morality of his work, turn his world upside down. And just when he thinks it can't get weirder, the Institute gives him a buzz, reminding him of those signed non-disclosure papers. Panicking, Alex heads back to his computer, only to have the lights go out. When he steps outside, guess who's lurking in the shadows? One of those strange guys from before. But here's the kicker. The dude starts growing into a giant. Terrified, Alex sprints home, only to see a colossal hand reaching for his window. Alex wakes up one morning, and in walks Rebecca, like she owns the place. But Alex, he's on a whole different wavelength. He spills the beans about humanity living in this funky two-dimensional space and how his recent visitors are time-traveling smarty-pants. They can chill in the same room, just at a different time, watching the world through some cosmic window. Alex is all about warning Rebecca about the gadget they're building, a real doozy that could kickstart World War I. But hold the phony, Rebecca drops a bombshell. She knows about Alex's brain trouble, a nasty tumor gifted by the Institute, and their radioactive satellite antics. Fast forward to Alex in the present, dragging his own lifeless self out of the house and giving him a forced burial. He's back at the computer, listening to his future self, regretting not being heard. Now, he's on a mission, remembering a cryptic woman named Beth. Our man Alex hunts down Beth, but she's a tough nut to crack. He spills the beans about his impending doom, shouting he's got 6 months left. Beth opens her doors, spills her own tea, 2 years on her clock. She's on the same "this drawing's a weapon from the future" train, with a mysterious dude named Shearman sending her tasks through the computer. Beth's story takes a dark turn. Hallucinations, voices of the dead, and a glimpse of extraterrestrials. Alex, being the knight in shining armor, begs her to help stop this death machine creation. But wait, there's more. Black-suited folks show up at Alex's doorstep, courtesy of Rebecca. She orders him to cut ties with Beth, but Alex ain't having it. His papers vanish mysteriously, while Beth faces a blinding light at her place, leaving her in a panic. Alex, drowning his sorrows in a bottle, gets a message from Shearman on his computer. He's convinced Rebecca's behind it, but the mystery man denies it. Ding dong. Beth's at the door, directed by Shearman, with blueprints to zap that future tech thingamajig. The dynamic duo starts crafting a virus to obliterate the death machine. But, plot twist, Rebecca storms in the next morning. The Institute is onto them, and trouble is knocking on the door. Will Alex and Beth outsmart the Institute's goons? Or are they destined for a showdown with the time-traveling gadget of doom? So, Beth spills the beans about the Institute's bigwig, Shefferman, and tells Alex and her to haul it to the founder's place, ASAP. Shefferman's got hopes of shutting down the evil device with their help. But hold on tight, cars roll up to Alex's crib, and our duo pulls a sneaky exit out the back. Rebecca, unfortunately, gets nabbed, injected, and tossed into a car. Meanwhile, back at the house, all the kitchen burners are cranked wide open, setting the stage for something big. Fast forward to Alex and Beth landing at Scientist Miles's digs. This guy's been low-key following their work. Turns out the satellite they've been fretting about ain't the only one. There's another one orbiting Earth for a whopping 400 years. These future beings are like, "Yo, Earthlings, get your act together, fly into space, and decode our message." Miles spills some serious tea. That ancient satellite had blueprints for a machine meant to keep humanity stuck in the third dimension. But when Miles dropped this bombshell, folks just laughed it off. He ended up with a non-fatal tumor and this wild belief that aliens can groove in multiple dimensions. Oh, here's the kicker. There's a giant alien buddy living in Miles' garden for over 30 years. Only Miles can see it, thanks to the tumor, which he thinks is the alien's way of helping us humans see their reality. Alex, being the hammer-swinging hero, suggests smashing the device, but Miles ain't having it. Wiping out the server's data is the real deal. Miles, being one of the Institute's founders, whips out a map. Just as things get intense, a loud bang echoes, and our couple makes a run for it. Miles, on the other hand, is left dealing with his alien pal. Now, the plot thickens. Alex and Beth find the Institute's secret lair and sneak inside. They split up to double their chances of finding the lab. Alex notices a guard stuck in a time loop, and Beth gets caught in the same loop. Feeling the pressure, Beth activates a bomb, but thanks to the time loop, she's trapped. Meanwhile, Alex ventures into a dark room, carrying the bomb. Boom! An alien shows up, disintegrates Alex, and the next thing he knows, he's tied to a table. Guess what's sitting across from him? A humanoid. Alex thinks he's hit the afterlife, but the alien spills the cosmic beans. They're just curious about human appearances and our weird concept of time. For these aliens, time is a drag. Humans stuck in a loop of the same old routine. Aliens, on the other hand, are living large, existing beyond time and space, catching every moment like it's the coolest show in the universe. So, we've got Alex. He's wrapped up in a cosmic mystery. The whole cause and effect thing is like a riddle for these alien beings. Now, imagine a world where humans don't have to wait for anything. Alex figures we'd start looking like aliens. Cool, right? But here's the twist. Our good old personality, the ego, takes a nosedive the moment aliens get surprised. Death, it turns out, is just a natural part of the cosmic dance, but us humans, we're not exactly buddies with it. Time, my friends, is like a puppet master, pulling the strings of everything in a person's life, giving and taking away. Now picture this. We see the world the way we imagine it. But what if the source of our imagination disappears? Even if we ponder our existence forever, we might still struggle to tell what's real and what's just a mirage. With every newborn, a fresh reality pops into existence. So, every person faces a big choice. It's a crossroads moment. Alex, feeling the weight of it all, gets an otherworldly offer from an alien buddy. "Want to go back to before you got sick?" it asks. Armed with newfound knowledge, Alex ponders undoing the whole Institute mess. But here's the head-scratcher. The alien's baffled. Why change behavior if you can't change the situation? Alex lays it bare. Humans aren't exactly steering the ship of destiny. The humanoid challenges him. Can going back in time really make a difference? Boom. Suddenly, Alex is back home, in front of the computer, spilling the beans. He shoves the info on a flash drive, tosses it in an envelope, and hits the floor. The last words on that drive, a warning to his past self, telling Beth the deal. Future Alex drives to Beth's house, urging everyone to forget the cosmic drama and just live. Now, here's the kicker. The story leaves us pondering some deep stuff. What if time's just a made-up concept? What if we're living only in the here and now, in one single moment, Who tricked us into thinking there's a past and a future? And the big question, do our thoughts and actions shape our future? All right, friends, drop your thoughts in the comments below. This one's a head-scratcher, for sure.